Crazy at this thing of love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. That's why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
dedicated to cooking from the soul. We've been here for a year and a few days actually, and this is the spot that you want to come to when you want to indulge in great soul food. Here we offer collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese, we have the fish and grits, shrimp and grits on Sundays of course, and a lot of other soul food norms added with a little bit of our fusion. Chef Summer Duffin is the chef in the kitchen, and just come on down and check us out. You will not regret it.
Good morning, and welcome to Return to Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. It's in the upper and lower 70s, 60s and 70s this morning, upper 60s and lower 70s this morning. Wherever the temperature is going to take us, be ready. Be prepared. The last Boy Scout. Ha! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's happening with my topic. I didn't put my topics up this morning. What's wrong with me, man? Okay, so let's get this show on the road. My topics are in the cause of the Liberian people. 2, Dr. Glenn S. Precod Community Self-Help Vocational Baking School on the Buduburam Refugee Camp in Ghana. So those are my topics for this morning. Let's take a short break. Let me get my ads and things back up here. Excuse me, a few minutes. Let me take a short break, sip on some water or coffee, whatever I got here, and I'll be back so we can talk.
Hey, what's going on? It's Jalal O'Connor from Fit First RI, located 1655 Elmwood Ave, Princeton, Rhode Island. We take care of all your personal training needs. We have 7 trainers here, including 2 boxing trainers. So whatever your goals, we can help you out. Come through, hit us up 401-588-9517. We are Fit First RI on Instagram and all social media platforms.
Run Your Form Fitness. I do all my training here at Fit First with my cousin Jovan. I specialize in 50 and over clients with functional movement. And I do other clients too, younger groups. I do kids also, but I specialize in functional movement and working with older clients and seniors and getting them to move constantly. You gotta keep moving. If we're not moving, we're losing team, you know what I mean? So Your Form Fitness, we started to correct people's form. When you start out with good form, you usually get good results. So come check us out at Fit First. We are at Cranston.
Well, we're back. So let me put my topics up, please. Get this board back up. In the cause of the Liberian people. If you watched TV early this morning and saw the morning breakfast show in Liberia, they did a polling this morning. I don't know whether they're official or just unofficial, but they did a polling to see who will win the election in 2023. And the question was, would George Weah be retained or let go? And I tell you, man, George Weah got massively defeated on that polling. People are calling, do not retain. Nah, finish. So we see that with what's happening in our country, the people are tired with his leadership. I mean, this was just an impromptu polling for the election next year. A majority of people calling into the breakfast show this morning in Liberia, from all over Liberia, said they did not want to retain George Weah as president. That's the first morning hit this morning. Secondly, we know that these criminals above me, the first two behind me here, and McGill, the next one, resigned yesterday. We are accepted the resignation. This other criminal, the last one, has not resigned yet. So you know he's going to follow so soon because he's just terrible. Cephas is just terrible, man. I mean, this guy need to go to jail. All three of them need to go to jail, but Cephas need to go to jail more. Because this is a Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, hands in ritualistic killing, hands in money laundering, hands in typical corruption, bribery, stealing. This guy is a criminal. Now he's blaming the Minister of Justice for writing the U.S. Embassy and reporting him. So I don't know what the Justice Minister of Liberia got to do with U.S. sanctioning this man, but I think his letter was published. Musa Dean's, the Minister of Justice letter was published, and he just said this man was running the show. He was doing everything he wanted to do and not taking instruction from the Minister of Justice. We read that letter, but did that letter really bring up the issue of corruption of this criminal, Serena Cephas, to the point where the U.S. had to sanction him? These people got to go to jail. These people cannot resign from a position for corruption and stealing and be left to roam around our public as free men. This era of impunity, of criminal impunity in our country, got to stop. We're coming for George Weah, but we got to start with these guys first. These ones that we got already sanctioned. The Liberian people got to rise up. You see that our yo made them resign now. Let us rise up now and make sure that these people are prosecuted. So George Weah can get the message loud and clear that his time is at hand. Once he get on that sanction list, we're coming after him. He got to resign and be prosecuted. My people, they are our country. Let's go to my lesson. What is the meaning of in the cause of the Liberian people? You know, we come up all the time, all the so-called revolutionaries and people who want to lead our people to a better life and freedom and justice. We come up with this in the cause of the Liberian people. What is that? Because we got to understand our slogans and what it means to us, how it impacts our mental capacities, and what we hope it will lead to in our societies and community. So what is in the cause of the people? When I first heard this phrase was in the 1980s, when Bacchus Matthew then came, said 1970s, 70s, 80s, when Bacchus Matthew then came on the scene with their socialist ideals. This was one of the things that drove the Liberian people. Because for me, as a young man, I never heard this spoken before. And as a man who considered myself a revolutionary, a man who wanted to change my country, when I heard this slogan, it blew my mind. Because this was the slogan that really represented my feelings, my ideals, my being in the cause of the people. Because look at my life. For people who know me, I've always been in social service. I've always been doing free things in the community. I don't charge people. You want to donate. You don't want to donate, more power to you. But my job is to promote my community, promote my people, promote my society. And I've always done that. I've always done that. So as a continuation of what I'm doing, we need to bring the message full and clear to our people. What all of this ideal means when we say we're fighting for our people. We're fighting for a cause. The first thing is, when you say in the cause of the people, it's an indication of selflessness. Listen to the word, selflessness. That means I am not thinking of myself. I'm thinking of myself less than I'm thinking of the rest of my people. Because I'm speaking up for my people, I cannot put myself before my people. I am a servant of the people. So when we say in the cause of the people, that removes all selfishness, all ideal of greed, all idea of wanting to make money. Because you can't serve the people with concept of making money. If you're doing that, then that deception, that lies, and that's a failure. So selflessness, not selfish. That's the first indication of in the cause of the people. You can't be fighting the cause of the people and be putting yourself first. You can't do that. That is against every tenet of what this principle stands for. Secondly, this in the cause of the people, in your minds, it creates a sense of oneness. Because if we're all fighting in the cause of the people, and we all cannot be selfish, we all must have a common goal. That's the third thing. You see, it just drives right into one another. Because one, you got to be unselfish. Two, that whole idea of being unselfish and working together creates a sense or ideal of oneness, that we're all in this together for the people. It's not for all of us. We're fighting for the people. And when we're doing it for the people and it's unselfish, nothing can deter us except the law. Because the whole concept of in the cause of the people is to support law and order into our society, to raise it up from lowness to a higher level of societal norms in the cause of the people. Because what's in the cause of the people cannot be against the law, because the law is to govern and guide society and the people. So if we're rising up to the standard to say we are standing up and speaking up in the cause of the people, selfishness is out. The ideal of oneness or unity is one. But unity is a foreign word, because every time we say unity, it doesn't really represent the whole concept of what we are. We are one. Oneness. Then in that oneness, we come together because we cannot come together until we have like dreams or ideals of interests or direction. We got to have things in common for us to come together in the cause of the people. That's why I say the law is a primary factor or driving force or catalyst that brings us together. Because when we see people violating our laws, we see our people acting callous and wicked to our people, when we know that humanity demands that our leader seek the interests of our people before themselves. And we see it the other way around in society today, where our leaders are the money grabbers, the crooks, and the bandits and murderers in our society. Something is wrong. There's a failure of communication in this gap. Our leaders do not know their responsibility to Liberian people. And when our people are silent and let these people do what they want to do, that means we have lost our concept of patriotism. Because as patriots, we put our life on the line to save our country. Nothing can deter us from saving our countries. I'm speaking right now, I'm not scared of George Weah. I'm not scared of Weah. He can say all what he want to say. I'm not scared of him. Not because I'm only in America, because enough is enough, man. I've been doing this thing for 60 years of my life. My country going down the drain. It had passed the drain and we're going down the tube, the shit tube. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. Somebody gotta stand up and say, no, enough is enough. We can't be going backwards. We can't consistently go backwards. No. You kill people for stealing. We kill people for corruption. We kill people for evil. We cannot condone that thing in our society. Because as one people, when we kill our own people for doing wrong, that is punishment. That is the strongest kind of punishment we can do to our people. And as loyalists and patriots and people who love our country and people, we have to honor that. When we kill people and say they did wrong, we cannot end up doing the same things that caused us to kill these people. We can't. We can't. That's the biggest form of lies, deception, corruption, and evil perpetrated by the majority against the minority. So us, who are our people you killed in 1980, we are the minority. The whole country was against us. The country is the majority. So right there, when you come against us and kill our fathers and mothers and do the exact things that they did, that you charge them for being killed for, and you support your relatives and your cousins and uncles and people in government doing these evil things, and you say it's right because people have done it years ago, but people didn't get killed years ago. People got killed in 1980. Our whole society was destroyed in 1980 to change what was going on. And we must be true to it. Yes, we have 40 years of BS leadership, 40 years of useless leadership, people stealing. It's enough. It's enough. There come a time now we got to say, no, it's enough. 40 years, almost 50 years of stealing and corruption and murder and all these kind of things, criminal activities with impunity. 40 years. It can't go on no more. We got to stop it now and say, no. Everything balanced now. What the Congo people did in the past, what we did since 1980 to today, the ground is level. Enough is enough. We got to start punishing people. We are one people now. We have all suffered ills in our society. All of us have spilled blood of people that we love and cared about. Enough is enough. This is our country. And we got to rise together in the cause of the people. Unselfish. One, with the same common interest to stop these criminals, to put them in jail, to reel our country back into the system of law and order, where people will be protected. Nobody will be talking about CCTV. Who wants CCTV in my country? I want a good police and military force protecting my people. You want to buy CCTV, that's your business. You can buy it. But you don't have to buy it because you're scared of your protection from the government. No, you can buy it because they're petty rules in your little neighborhood. We can't control that. We can't control if somebody just jump and say, we want to go steal, break into Chesson house. We can't control that. That's what you need CCTV for. But not for the government not being able to protect you. Areas will be protected. Places where we need sub-police stations, it will be there. We monitor our place. Law and order will come back. We have police running show. We have the military taking care of our country. But we ourselves must be committed to stopping the lawlessness, the uselessness, the incompetence, the bad leadership, the negativity in our society. We must put our country first. You see me? I don't care about my mom, pa, brother, sister, anybody. You got to go to jail, you're going to jail. Because we got standards of discipline. I'm a correctional officer, thank God. So I understand what it means to discipline people, to what kind of discipline to do, how to discipline people, to ensure productive results, not to keep them as prisoners forever, no. So I'm a correctional man. I know rehabilitation. I know punishment. I know what it is for people to have a second chance and who we should give second chances to, because everybody don't deserve second chances. Some people will just bullshit you when they get the second chance. They go right back to doing what they used to do. So all these things enable me to evaluate people that's to some extent. And from what you say, from your behavior, from how I view your attitudes, your mannerisms, and all those things, help me to evaluate you. That's why they change it from jailer to correctional officer, because we have training now to decipher who can be bad, who are possible risk. You don't have to be a risk, but just by your behavior and certain things you say and the way you act, you can be a possible risk that we must watch. And that's why I'm trainable. So all these things come into us understanding what it means of being in the cause of the people. So we got the three things. We got selflessness. You can't be selfish. You can't be me. No. You can't be Donald Trump. Okay, you got to be somebody else. Okay, you can't be selfish. You have to create a sense of oneness, that we're all in this together. If we achieve anything, we achieve it together as a group, as a people, as one people. If we fail as one people. And when we go in there with that concept, being honest to each other, telling each other the facts, and knowing that what are the risks and benefits of us coming together, we can see the better understanding of why we need to come together as a people. Then we got the same interests, the same goals, the same desires, the same dreams. Those add to the things we want. Okay? And when we got all those things in common, the fourth thing we look for is to have productive men and women among us. Because when we're not selfish, when we have good ideas of coming together to strengthen each other, you see, when you got one stick, you can break it. But when the stick come together and form a bushel, you can't just break it easy. It's stronger. So that's the idea of selfless people coming together with a sense of being one. Finding the common interests, the common goals, the common objective that we believe is good for us and our country. Then the fourth thing is building productive men and women who will implement these things through punishment, to reinforcement of training, to positive direction and reinforcement. Because you can't just reinforce people's ideas, say, oh, you're doing good. We all knowing that when they do bad, they will be punished. Because that's the same thing God does to us, that we love God and fear God. But when you love God more, it's an indication of the goodness and blessings of God. That you put God, despite all whether he punished you or not, whether you has hardship or not, whether you experience difficulty or not, in the end, you know and appreciate the God you have. So when you reach to that level and know and understand how to appreciate your God, nothing can stop you. In spite of the punishment your God gave you, if you do wrong, you know you got to be punished. That's the nature. That's the nature of everything. When you are wrong, you know you got to be punished. All we want is justice. Yes, if I'm wrong, let me be wrong. Show me, according to the law, that I violated it, that I'm wrong. And I will accept it. You got to accept it. You can't ignore it. When all the facts come together, the same thing happening in America now, with all the things going on with Donald Trump. The facts will come together to lead to which direction this case should go. It's the same thing with our country and our people. So when we come together and we understand our goals and objectives, it enables us to build strong men and women in our society, not only for the day, but for the future. When we build these strong men and women, people got to kill them or eliminate them to change our laws. You see, that what the Totman did long ago. But when he deceived Ben Fremont and Coleman, all of them thinking that they were friends, and he was poisoning them and killing them off to become a dictator. That's how he became a dictator, through deception and murder, secret murdering of his friends. You see, people who don't believe in things and they come together, there's always a danger That's why in the cause of the people, there's always that common sense of mind, common interest, common goal, common direction. It changes everything. It changes everything. It enables us to rise to standards we never dreamed about in our lives. And these are the opportunities that good leadership, good governance, sticking to the ideal that we believe in, and not swishing or backsliding or flip-flopping with our people. No, we can't do that. So when we got good leadership, we'll understand, because our leadership will rise in the cause of the people. And when you rise in the cause of the people, those are the 4 principles that I see as significant to this concept of in the cause of the people. In the cause of the people. We're doing this in the cause of the people. So those are the 4 proponents to me that matter. 1, selflessness. We must not be selfish. We must not be greedy. 2, we must understand that in our zeal and goal to achieve what we want to achieve in the cause of the people, we must form the ideal sense of oneness. That oneness will come through our interests, our goals, and our objectives that are similar. And once they are similar, we got to stick to it and make sure nobody deter us from our interests. Then 4th, those interests that we have and our desires to see them perpetrated in our society must lead to us producing good, productive citizens of our society, our community, to lead the process, not only today, but for tomorrow as well. So this is what leadership is all about, in doing things in the cause of the people. Honesty, sincerity has to be the foundation, because that's where the money comes. Issues of money, of equal distribution of wealth, of fairness, all these things come in when our leaders are not on the same page of music. One group of people believe in something and the other group of people believe in something totally different. It can never work. It will never be in the cause of the people. That group got to be divided. And this is what is happening in our country today. We got people that are in the cause of the Liberian people, and we got people who are deceivers and want to make us believe that they're in the cause of our interests, but their actions, their behaviors tell us otherwise. And we must be brave enough to want to put these people in jail and punish them. Because we've been lied to too long, we've been betrayed too long, we've been put down too long. And the Liberian people deserve better. We deserve far, far, far better. And that's my class on this issue for this morning. In the cause of the people, the struggle continue. Aluta continue. Let me take a break and we'll get back and move on, because we got a lot of things to do. We got a lot of things to do. Okay, who am I bringing on this now, right now? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson. I'm here on Broad Street at 934 Broad Street at Sonia's Jewelry. I'm here with the proprietor. Sir, can you tell us your name and how long this business has been here?
Hi, my name is Pedro Feliz. We've been in business for more than 25 years.
And what kind of support do you get from the community?
Oh, we get a very strong support for the community. It's proof that we've been here for already 25 years. That means that we're getting very good support for the community, and we're very proud of the support that they provide to us.
Do you have any message for my people?
Yes, one of the messages that I want to give to my customers is that if you ever need service related to jewelry, or if you ever need to buy a present for your relative, just think about us, because when you think about us, not only you helping us, you also we're gonna be sure that you're getting the best piece of jewelry at the best price in the community. And also we have other kind of services. We have selection of watches, and we do custom pieces like name jewelry and name rings, a lot of stuff related to jewelry. We also do jewelry repair. If you ever need service or want new pieces, you're more than welcome, so we can do it for you.
Thank you very much, Pedro.
You're very welcome, Mr. Chesson.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tony Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today I'm at Tufts Market on Charles Street and Ledge Street in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm here with the proprietor. Sir, could you kindly tell us your name and how long this business has been here?
My name is Tunde. I've been in business here for the past almost 35 years.
Wow. And what kind of support have you received from the community, especially the African community?
Yeah, it's a good question. The community has been supporting us, been patronizing us. Basically, if you come here, you want to get the best of Africa, this is the right place to come. Choose Market, 611 Shah Street, Providence, Rhode Island.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure we're going to spread the news and people will see your business, and I hope more people come to support you.
I really appreciate that, and thank you for coming. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Well, you know, yesterday my people on the Buduburam camp in Ghana were in school yesterday, and the teacher came and she said they're doing frying methods right now, learning how to fry things. So, but she came, she said, no, we're not doing frying today. I had to show you this special thing. This is what the CEO was telling me this morning. He said, Dad, this woman came and said she had no frying today. We got to do this special thing, this special bread I want to show you all. So he said she prepared the bread. She taught them how to bake it. And when that bread came out and it tasted it, it was unbelievable. They enjoyed it so much. And she told them, this is special. This is something I would bake for my dad, and mom, and special occasion. But I'm teaching you it because I want you to have a taste of something different, an idea of doing something different. So let's go to the Buduburam camp and see teacher Amy Mason and her class and how they're fixing this fruit. I think it's a fruit bread. She put fruit all in the bread and it was so delicious. So let's see what it is.
This would be half this, half cup of this, this half cup.
Yeah, and then please local American, yeah, Japanese program so running pizza every day, open company every day. Yeah, yeah. So be inside there. I saw plenty. So be inside there. Are you calling? Stay inside there. So be there.
Don't like sugar, so you just bring a tablespoon. If you don't want the sugar to be plenty, you can use one very special bread. So someone open it, this, try opening the base and check inside to see what I have inside. So, the easy method is what I'm showing you. If you make small scale, the yeast will come out very well. You use 2 teaspoons, 2 tablespoons, and 2 teaspoons. Sometimes if you want for it to take the time to rise, you put half teaspoon there. Half teaspoon. But if you are using it now to go and sell it,
Let's go. China.
So we need to get our so now we are about to do the sugar. Where's the power? Just because they are going somewhere to it. If they are going to say so we have to make it very easy. So we mix everything. If you want to use it, you see the water cup? You can use the water cup. That's what you use. But if you like it just for half cup, you with it. Yeah? So we use it my drink. And my drink we are using is 1 cup. 1 cup of my drink. Yeah?
Gajun ko kami. Gajun.
If you're doing half this, if you are doing half this, then money. Because also one of things that this is a new bread. So, 4 cups of flour, half flour, 4 cups. This is one pound of flour. Half cup of sugar. If you want the bread to be faster, the yeast. There's some people put 2 and another 6 pounds. Don't use the 6 pounds. Yeah, they want
the one place where you do it. So you say 4 cups
of flour, half cup of sugar.
Oh.
Half cup of 1/3 cup my drink, 1/4 cup my drink, 1/4. 1 or 4. 1 or 4 cups of my drink. That's one base there. The nutmeg, 1 teaspoon nutmeg. The yeast, 2 teaspoons yeast. The reason for which we add the yeast to be more because the bread has to burst and you are going to sell it. It's the money. You are going to sell it.
Is there 1 teaspoon yeast?
2 teaspoon yeast.
How many yeast?
2.5 teaspoon yeast. 2.5 teaspoon. The yeast 2.5. Because we are going to sell it early. If you are not going to sell it early, you want it to take a time to run. You can put either 1 teaspoon there or half teaspoon, and it will take your own time. But if you are going to sell it 2.5 teaspoon,
Madam, the 4 cup of whatever you put in the 1 4 cup of whatever you put it. You don't get take it.
it's the money. You can get it. You can get it. You can get 1 cup and some margarine. But you see why people can say, oh, it's waste time. When you do your own work now, then you can do your own work. It's all right. How are you? It's all right. It's right. Yeah. Somebody start coming and start today. You have to send it to them. You know that you lying. Don't even pass it. It's the money. It's the money.
Can you look at me, please? Hello?
Grace, come.
Put it down.
Grace, come somewhere. I'm going down for you to come somewhere. Beautiful. I want to lay down. I want to lay down. I want to sit. I want to press in at this. Grace, come listen.
Huh? You can look at me, you want?
I'm making balls. Beautiful.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Oh, love you. Are we calling you?
Anytime you notice a beep, you eat it.
About this.
I want it. Yeah, it's cheap. Look at it. It's cheap. Bring them in with this. Huh?
If it's too big, that will cheese it. It will last.
Like, you see, you can't make that beating on it.
Yeah, it's too big.
Hey, let me put it for yourself too.
That's too big.
Well, see, when you're killing yourself, you are level.
No, you're laughing at you're only you.
When you go to the lane, I know what you've been watching. You don't look at all. Yeah.
No one wants it. It's the money.
Thank you, man.
You put it on last trip. It's the money. You put out on I get a match over that. In my pocket. Then when I walk with my dad.
No. Gen music.
Dina figure, tomorrow. Yeah, you're saying some of that too, that down there, so good.
No, that's wrong. So you're saving now. Oh, but that's not on now.
You think you're putting that on now? You're sitting on now. Hey, maybe I do need to ask you,
I want you.
They do, they want to in your hand. You give me peace, let me add it in your you have the same piece there? You can't make it, I don't know which one I want back.
Ten of the bread.
You just want to
Who said the one thing? That's your you.
Mama, okay.
Okay.
Okay, no sugar, no milk. I'm not going to brown up. I was pandering them.
You think the old girl, I can't do that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my show for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my group on the Buduburam Refugee Camp, like the Glen S. Precod Community Self-Help Vocational Training School, Vocational Baking School, and you can see the tremendous work they've done so far. Well, that's it for this morning. I see you all tomorrow. In the meantime, let the black business take you home. Let me get that. Where's the black business? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Tony Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. This morning, I'm at the Black Business Association. And before me is the founder and CEO, Miss Lisa Wrangling. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Chesson. Thank you so much for being here with us. We are so excited when you come through these doors. It's always so refreshing to see you and to welcome you to the Rhode Island Black Business Association. And of course, I am your awesome friend, Miss Lisa Wrangling, founder and CEO of this great organization we go by and call REBA.
Lisa, tell us about REBA.
Yeah, REBA is an organization. Can you imagine? We're going on 12 years old. Rhode Island Black Business Association was founded to create opportunities and build community through business development. And we support small businesses. We help them with access to capital, access to technical assistance for them to grow and thrive and create jobs. And we know when businesses are creating jobs, they actually hire real people. We are moving people from poverty to sustainability. It's a win-win for all of us. In addition, we offer a 7-month leadership development training program that is geared towards high-performing professionals. Again, in Rhode Island, we know that we're hearing people are saying we can't find people of color, black and brown leaders. Well, in partnership with University of Rhode Island and the Department of Labor and Training, we are offering a 7-month leadership development training program that is going to impact companies out there. So any company that wants to diversify their workforce, they need to connect with the Rhode Island Black Business Association. We can help them with their talent development, their pipeline program. Right now, we have over 50 professionals that will be starting in the next cohort in the fall, in October. And again, this is a program that is funded by DLT and in partnership with University of Rhode Island. We are changing the face of leadership in Rhode Island. In addition, we have several other programs. The microloan program, which grants loan anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. And we have a forgivable loan program up to $5,000. You can find us on web, www.ri-bba.org, or you can call the office at 401-383-1179. We look forward to servicing you. Join us.
What message do you have for the people?
Well, we have our upcoming gala coming up October 28th. Friday, October 28th. It will be at the Omni. Tickets will go on sale. Early bird tickets will go on sale very shortly. Connect us, and we look forward to servicing you and having a good time this fall.
Thank you very much, Lisa.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We look forward to talking with you again soon.
Alrighty. Take care. Stay blessed.
Bye-bye.